all the songs, right from Mera Juta Hai
Yeah.
Japani, Ramaya Vahi,
Right.
then the famous Pyar Hua Ikrar Hua, where there is
Yeah.
it's very beautifully picturized song. Nargis ji and Raj Kapoor ji standing inside an umbrella,
Umbrella. Yeah.
right? And a Nazm particularly, which is my favorite, is Mera Kuch Saman Tumhare Paas Pada Hai. So
Okay.
the yeah, so that's a very beautiful film, and I will recommend that. It talks about the complexity of relationships and all.
Right.
It's a way ahead of its time. That film, I
Okay.
will recommend that for sure.
Same, you have like a great, resource for hidden gems. So if you had to give like your top
Yeah.
five hidden gem recommendations to our viewers, what would it be?
रात बुझा दो मेरा वो समा लौट प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल प्यासी हूँ मैं प्यासी रहने दो खतरा खतरा मिलती है
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the CC podcast, where we CC connection between the professional world and the silver screen. I am your host, Malika, and joining with me today is Mr. Hiren Pandya, who is a dynamic technocrat and known for his unique solutions in web development and also his passion for poetry and filmmaking. So, thank you so much, Hiren, for joining us. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and thank you for introducing me in that way. So I
Of
forget
course.
sometimes that there is some passion also that I used to
Right,
follow.
right.
Right.
Okay, so let's dive right into it. So, given your, experience in programming, have you ever came across a film, which is related to sci-fi or any programming, which has made you feel either that this is exactly how it works, or either it has made you feel that's not quite right?
Uh, yeah, not a film, but mini series. It's a German mini series.
Okay.
It's called the Billion Dollar Code. It's about basically, you must have heard about the Google Earth, right? Who must not
Yeah,
have heard about Google Earth?
right.
So this tech team from Germany, they built those algorithms which are very popular, basically, and built a product around it using the globe to show the world and take you places on the globe, basically. So they built that product, and somehow Google wanted to acquire them, and
Right.
yeah, and they basically indulged in a legal battle, a long legal battle. So that mini series is based on that. So
Okay.
how it affected me. So I will tell you that we are from a software world, right? And we run a software company, and we have a few of our products as well. At that point of time, when I was watching that mini series, we were in a process of building our one of our product, and
Right.
basically when I was watching that TV series and that legal battle part was going
Yeah.
through, uh, it actually frightened me a little bit, and it taught me in a way that okay, it's
Right.
fine that you have made a perfect product, but
Yeah.
it's just the half job done. Then there is wild jungle outside there, right? But I must say that it's a very entertaining miniseries, and I'll
Okay.
recommend it.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
amazing. I'll definitely
There is
give it like
another
a
there is
watch.
another one, the playlist.
Okay,
It's based on the music app, the famous music app which Apple users or most. I'm forgetting the name of that famous music app,
okay.
but it's the playlist. It's also very good.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I see you take inspiration from like, you know, startups and everything, like the ones
Right.
which
Right.
are like, yeah, right? All the
Right.
apps. So
Right.
that's amazing. That's great to know.
Yep.
So coming back to another question, I wanted to ask, like, given your passion for poetry, is there any film that you think captures the essence of poetry or like, a features of a poet's journey very beautifully?
Okay. So when we talk about poetry, one name comes. there prominently. It's Gulzar Saab, right? So
Definitely.
all his work, I mean, all the films and all the TV series he made. One TV series on Mirza Ghalib, he made.
Okay.
It's a very beautifully made a TV series. But a film which is my favorite of him is Ijazat.
Okay.
Nasiruddin Shah and Rekha acted in that film beautifully. And in that film, many of Gulzar Saab's poetry or nazm, we can say, they used it in that film. And a nazm particularly, which is my favorite, is Mera Kuch Saman Tumhare Paas Pada Hai. So
Okay.
the yeah, so that's a very beautiful film, and I will recommend that. It talks about the complexity of relationships and all.
Right.
It's a way ahead of its time. That film, I
Okay.
will recommend that for sure.
Okay. Amazing. That's great to know.
Ijazat. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it. My next question to you would be like, imagine that you are, composing a musical soundtrack.
All right.
Which movies, film score, like a musical score, you would take inspiration from?
Okay. So uh, while talking about music, I'm a bit old school. So
Okay.
I like that golden age of
Yeah.
Indian cinema, uh,
Right.
where the greats like Guru Dutt and Raj Kapoor and many more. So basically, the music of films of Raj Kapoor, that I
Okay.
like. Almost all the films, right from
Okay.
Aag Barsat, Sri 420, Bobby, Ram Teri Ganga Meli,
Wow.
till
Okay.
Hina, right? But my favorite is Sri 420.
Okay.
It's beautiful. All the songs, right from Mera Juta Hai
Yeah.
Japani, Ramaya Vastavai,
Right.
then the famous Pyar Hua Ikrar Hua, where there is
Yeah.
it's very beautifully picturized song. Nargis ji and Raj Kapoor ji standing inside an umbrella,
Umbrella. Yeah.
right? So yeah, Sri 420. I would
Okay,
say also.
amazing. I see you have like a proper, like, you are bringing all the nostalgic vibes for our audience here, given all the nostalgic hits and everything. And recently we had they celebrated, like, I think 100 years of Raj Kapoor. I feel like, they had this whole
Right,
event. Yeah,
right.
right. And it's so
Yes, yes.
iconic that those hits are also like, they are still relatable. Like, many people, like, from my age group also, like, resonate with that. They also enjoy that kind of music.
It's so the question you asked, that the soundtrack, it's a
Yeah,
great film all
as well.
itself in
Yeah,
itself. Basically,
right.
everyone must watch that golden period of that time cinema, which Raj Kapoor and Gurudat Sahab,
Right.
many greats. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. So, knowing your passion for, independent filmmaking, are there any independent filmmakers or directors that you admire the most, or their movies that you admire the most?
Uh, being an independent filmmaker. Uh, I will not say the independent filmmakers, but the
Okay.
parallel cinema which happened there in
Definitely.
80s and 90s,
Yeah.
Shyam Benegal and Govind Nihalani, then
Yeah.
and many greats. So Govind Nihalani inspires me the most. Basically, his films I have seen mostly his films, and there are some films which must not be in everybody's knowledge. So we
Yeah.
can say them as a hidden gems of cinema also. The films like Party, and there is a film which I remember, Sanshodhan.
Okay.
So yeah, and also one film of Rishikesh Mukherjee's. Uh, so Rishikesh Mukherjee is mostly mainstream, but
Yeah.
he did not made the populistic cinema or melodramatic cinema, right? His
Right.
one film Satyakam, in which
Okay.
Dharmendra was there. So
Yeah.
those films I would like to suggest to him.
Okay, amazing. I see you have like a great, resource for hidden gems. So if you had to give like your top
Yeah.
five hidden gem recommendations to our viewers, what would it be?
One is Party,
Yeah.
for sure. then Sanshodhan,
Okay.
then Satyakam it is. Then one film which is not so hidden gem, it's a jewel of our Indian cinema, but for the newer generation, it is a hidden gem. It's
Okay.
Satyajit Ray's the film Shatranj Ki Khiladi,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
right? And if I need to it again. So many of us know the filmmaker Anurag Kashyap, but many of his films are maybe they were not they did not get released or like that. So one
Yeah.
film, No Smoking of his is one of my favorite. No Smoking, John Abraham acted
Okay.
in it. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Great. Great to know that. So I feel you have like a great, amazing knowledge of like definitely like old nostalgic films and also some of the new age directors as well. So I wanted to ask you, like the films which you feel have truly captured the expression of art, like as a
Uh,
filmmaking, or not even filmmaking, as a film as a whole, which have properly captured how you portray an art.
okay. So let's head to the Hollywood basically. There
Okay, for
are
sure.
two films. So, being a poet and being a filmmaker, I have some love with photography as well. So,
Okay,
I
amazing.
like when the films look very beautiful on the screen,
Okay.
right? So there are two films of the director is David Lean. The films
Okay.
are the Lawrence of Arabia, and there is
Okay.
another film based on Russian Revolution. It's Doctor Jivago.
Okay. Okay.
Beautifully artistically made films, looks beautiful on the uh, parda basically on the screen.
Right.
Those two films. There are many more we can mention, but yeah, I can
Yeah.
remember it.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. All of these films, I have like, especially the people from my generation have not, 90% of them have not heard them. But I'll definitely
But
keep
these are
some
these
of
are
the,
these are one of the most popular Hollywood
yeah.
films as well.
Yeah.
Won multiple Oscar awards
Right.
for yeah.
Okay. Amazing. I'll
But yeah,
definitely
they
add
are
these
good.
to my like watch
Yeah.
list because they are not as advertised to us as like for you guys it has been. So for sure, I'll give
Okay.
them like definitely a watch for sure. And I
Right.
guess we are, heading towards the end of our podcast already. So thank you so much for your recommendations. And yeah, we'll have like a proper list like made on RecoBee so that people can go and like add this list to their watch list and definitely, watch your
Yeah.
recommendations. So thank you
Yeah.
so much for sharing your insights.
I will
Yeah.
I will suggest a thing. So
Uh,
this is the age of these all OTT platforms, Netflix
Right.
and such like, right? So basically, when you switch on the TV, you open the Netflix and just see whatever it
Scroll.
will
Yeah.
present.
Yeah. You swipe.
But
Yeah.
I think it's great work you guys are doing. Earlier what used to happen, we had to search for the cinema,
Right.
what new cinema you want to watch, right? And that is the way to find new gems. And so yes, this is the right way that okay, exploring RecoBee's
Yeah.
list
Thank you.
and all. I will yeah, that's a great way
Yeah.
to explore basically.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are just trying to bring like a unique way of exploring movies and exploring cinema, and we are just trying to change the experience for the entire, population who love being a movie fan, basically. So, yeah, and we are definitely taking, inspiration from you, giving your solutions as well. So, definitely. So, thank you so
Yeah.
much. And for our viewers, if you liked this episode, please stay tuned for another episode to like and subscribe and share with your fellow colleagues. So, right. Thank you so much.